Hey, welcome back to Inside the Vandals. I'm your host, Tom Purvis, and I'm joined now by women's basketball associate head coach Christa Sanford. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Glad to be here.
Well, you guys brought your A game this past weekend, 2 big home wins, blowout wins for you guys. How important were those 2 games?
You know, it's crunch time, so you know, we only had 4 wins at that point, and so we had to win. Really, the pressure was on to actually come out and compete and play hard, and we got to take care of business on our home floor. The schedule works out really well for us. You know, we were on the road a lot to start the conference, and so it's nice that we're home now and we have a chance to really, you know, get some wins on our home floor here in the Cowan Spectrum.
The defense was incredible in both of those games. What made the defense so good in those 2 wins?
You know, I don't know. Like, honestly, you know, everyone's like, what's the magic thing? What happened this weekend? You know, and our game plan was really simple. You know, John said, you know, you guys know the X's and O's. If we want to make our way into the conference tournament, you guys got to win. We got to win. We got to come out here. We got to play hard. We got to play hard every night. We got to give max effort. If we give max effort, you know, we're a really talented basketball team on both ends. So, you know, they came out and they played hard defensively. Our defense definitely helps our offense and vice versa. You know, we have a very offensive-minded team, I would say, as a whole. And so if we knock a few shots down early, it helps our defense. It builds on that side of the floor too. So.
Did the blowouts, I mean, just the simple margin of victory in those games, did those surprise you guys at all, or was that more kind of something that you knew your team was capable of?
I definitely think we're capable of that. I mean, that was the team that played all last year, really. You know, there's a few new faces, but that was exactly the team that went 17-1 in the WAC. Came out, there was, you know, no fear, no anxiety, they just played. And, you know, we're capable of doing that any night. And this conference is a little tougher conference, I believe. But, you know, we had a lot of opportunities this year that we could have done the exact same thing, and we just didn't do it. So it's nice to see. You know, I keep saying it was the Vandals of past on Thursday and Saturday, but it really was. It was a relaxed team with no pressure, and they came out and they battled and they played hard.
In both games, Renee Mokshitsky, when she came in, your team went on big runs, 22-0 against NAU and then 12-0 against Southern Utah. How does she change those games when she comes in? You
know, she's a different type of player. She's very physical. She gets after it every day in practice. You don't know what you're going to get every time, good or bad, but you know you're going to get something. She's going to go out there, she's going to throw the first punch, she's going to box out hard, she's going to play hard, she's going to run hard, she's going to crash the O boards. And so some of those type of inspirational type plays are huge. You know, a person that gets out there and gives a lot of energy, good, bad, whatever, she's giving her full effort. And so the energy there, sometimes if there's a little bit of a lull, you know, defensively or offensively, you know that she'll get out there and bring some energy and get the rest of the team to kind of play around her and kind of maximize their intensity too while she's on the floor.
In that first half against Southern Utah, the offense was moving a little slow in that first half. I think Stacey Barr had maybe 4 points in the first half, but Christina Salvatore knocked in some threes. How big were those shots with her?
They were big, you know. They were really big. She's kind of been at the 2 make a game window lately, and so it was good for her to kind of shoot the ball with confidence, you know, relax. She had some great open looks. We knew we'd have some open looks against them, and just had to take their time and knock some shots down. You know, Stacey can't carry the load every night, and we need other people to carry some of that load, and I think you're kind of seeing some more people develop. You know, Geraldine McCorkle had a pretty good weekend. She didn't play so great on the road, but came back this weekend at home and played pretty well, got some O boards, had some putbacks, you know, made a few shots, which was huge for us. And then, you know, obviously rebounding too. I think, you know, we win a lot of games when we rebound and when we out-rebound the other team, and Christina did a great job this weekend of rebounding, and that's something that if she's not shooting the ball well, we've told her she needs to do other things, and rebounding is something that she can always bring to the table for us because she's a long guard and she's bigger than a lot of people that she's going against. So
yeah, leading the team in rebounding. You guys jumped from 11th to 8th in the Big Sky standings with just the win against Southern Utah. Was that surprising at all?
No, you know, everybody's right there, and that's what we kept saying. We just got to take care of our homestand one game at a time, play hard, play with some energy, play with some effort, one game at a time, and see where it comes. I mean, we could end up 5th. There's a good chance that we could, if we keep winning or we win out, we could end up, you know, right there in the middle of the pack, which is surprising, you know, when we were, you know, just at the bottom of the barrel last week. But this is a team that's going to battle. They're a championship team, and I'm excited to see, you know, now that we have this little run going, winning 3 out of 4, what's going to happen. They're not scared to play in Missoula. Obviously, we had them beat last year, lost on a buzzer beater 3-pointer at the end by Kelly Cole. You know, we had them beat here again. We were up 11 in the second half. So I'm excited to play the Grizz. I think our girls will be excited to go there. And then we got to take care of business at Montana State. That's going to be a big game for us for seeding and standing purposes. So it's a game that, you know, is a winnable game for sure. They're playing the Bobcats, so hopefully we can bring the energy and intensity that we did when we were here at home this week.
She's Christa Sanford, Associate Head Coach for the Vandals, joining us now. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Montana State. How excited, after really 2 really disappointing losses here at home, how excited are you guys to get another shot?
We're really excited. So I'm excited. You know, I've already been, you know, watched all their games and stuff, and I'm really excited to get back up there. I love to play there. It's a great atmosphere for college women's basketball, and like I said, I don't think our girls are scared one bit. So there's going to be 4,000 fans there cheering for their Lady Grizz, and we're going to have probably 50, maybe 60, and I'm excited to go in there, and we have a chance to go in there and do some damage on their home floor and kind of get prepared for that tournament feel. It's that time of the year where we have 4 games left. A lot of teams that are really close in the standings only have 3 games left, so we need to take advantage of every opportunity we step on the floor, and that's a great place to do it. And like I said, with the way we flowed this last weekend, I'm excited to go in there. If we had not played as well, I would be maybe a little bit more anxious, but I'm not scared at all now with seeing the Vandals back.
Against Montana, one thing they did really well in that game was their guard play. Their guards were posting up down low and were able to score down low. Does anything change defensively this time around against Montana? Well,
we haven't met on it yet, but definitely that's something that I've been kind of breaking down and kind of seeing, what they do that in every game. They have big, strong guards. They're all 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet. And that's an avenue of the game that they're very well at. They do a really good job at. They rebound well, and they like to post up, and they can use their size to the advantage. So, Carly's been playing a lot more minutes, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with her when she's being posted up and things. But they definitely went that to start the second half, and the whole second half here, like you said, they posted us up pretty much about 75% of the time. So they've been doing that every game. We're just gonna have to figure out some way to combat that and see what's the best option for us. I think our man defense has been pretty good lately. So they shoot the ball extremely well at home. So I don't know if we'll see a switch in what we're actually doing defensively. But that's what kind of happens the next few days of figuring out the best game plan. So.
Well, one player who has come in and has been awesome for the Vandals as a freshman is Jerry McCorkle, and Meredith Koba had a chance to catch up with Jerry after practice this week.
I'm here with freshman post Geraldine McCorkle from Melbourne, Australia. Do you go by Jerry or Geraldine?
Jerry, a lot of the time.
All right, Jerry. So last Thursday, you guys were on the road against Portland State, and you got the win, and you had your first career start. Tell me how that was.
It was really exciting to start. It was a great opportunity, and I was really happy that we got the win as well.
Right. And how has it been playing your first year? I mean, obviously this has been a successful team in the past few years. Were you expecting to play when you got here as a freshman, or tell me about that?
It's been great playing here. I was hoping to get some time, but it's been more than I expected since coming, so it's been really good.
So you're a post, obviously that's a really physical position on the inside. Have you always been a post throughout your career, and what's your favorite part about it?
Yeah, I've been a post pretty much my whole career. I don't know, it's just fun being inside, getting to hit a few people, but yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. So you're from Melbourne, which is also where Stacey Barr is from, and did you know her before you came here?
We live 40 minutes away from each other, but I didn't know her at all. But yeah.
I guess you guys have a little bit of an age difference.
Yeah, that's true.
And how is it, I mean, it has to be pretty nice having, 4 other Australians on the team with you?
Yeah, there's 3 others, and it's really good. Like, you can relate back to things at home, and yeah, it's nice.
Right. So what's your favorite part about being at Idaho?
Just the people. Like, my teammates are great, they're hilarious, and they're always great for entertainment, so it's really nice. Yeah.
Wonderful. All right, thanks, Jerry. I'm Meredith Koba with Inside the Vandals. Back to you, Tom.
Hey, thanks, Meredith, for that piece. What do you like about Jerry?
She's just a great kid, and she's just an awesome personality. She brings a lot of goofiness to our team and a lot of fun. She pulls pranks in the locker room, and that's kind of the off the floor fun. But she really plays hard. She's a strong physical kid. She's kind of that second alley, and she can go in there and kind of battle with anyone. She's very physical. She's got a great touch. She can shoot it, which we love from our post players, that they can shoot the outside shot. And, her 3-point percentage is great. And then, obviously, right now, she's on a really hot streak from the free throw line. So if we can get her to the free throw line to earn some points, I think she's made the last 26 or something in a row. So doing a great job from the charity stripe, too, when she gets fouled. So I think the biggest thing with her is we just got to keep making her better, and she's got to keep getting those big-time minutes in there and doing some good things for us. She's kind of a difference maker, bringing her off the bench and having her bring some scoring off the bench has been huge for us this year.
She's Christa Sanford, Associate Head Coach for the Vandals. Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, and go Vandals.
Well, that'll wrap it up for this week's edition of Inside the Vandals. As always, make sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook, and we will see you next week.